Hello and welcome everyone to Idols of Ash. If you like huge centipedes that try to climb down and eat you while you try to discover your purpose of life, then this is the game for you. If not, then do not. This is a warning for the people with the arachnophobia to not watch this video because it might trigger them. And after this introduction and warning, let's get right into the game. By the way, Idols of Ash is at the moment free on itch.io. I do not know if it is now paid or not, but you can check yourself and see if you can get it for free. We start our game in such a wide alley, moving around and seeing what things have to offer. Of course, we have a grappling hook, which is awesome, obviously, and we can zoom through the picture, the video, you get the point. And at the moment, I was trying to see if I can escape through the mountains and maybe I can grapple out of this because I know it's horror game and there might be multiple endings, so I tried to do that, but I could not. It did not let me grapple my way out of the alley. And this is where we get introduction to our beautiful and amazing and wonderful action that we will keep doing from this moment until the end of the game. Yes, grappling down all the way into hell. It was very deep and I died a lot. I had a lot of embarrassing and stupid moments and maybe I was a little bit scared. Maybe I peed my pants a little, who knows. But we did make it at the end, if that's your concern for now. Yeah, we did finish the game. And after a little bit of climbing down, we went down this and made our first mistake, which is yeet. Yeah, that's gonna happen a lot. Anyway, these statues, or whatsoever, look like humanoid pharaoh, are very important. We're gonna figure out why at the end. And most importantly is the white orb. It is our only source of getting more HP. And we do that by just walking into them. And what's also important is the checkpoints. First, can you hear that? Yes, that is our guy, and I got so scared that I fell down. Thankfully, I didn't take damage. That's our beautiful centipede that will follow us now until the end of the day. I probably will die here. Yes, I did. Oh shit, I did. I'm saying this on the voiceover, so bear with me. I'm excited watching myself. And because this was my first time facing the centipede and I didn't know what to do, I was very scared and I was like, what the hell is that? What should I do? And that eventually led me to dying. And this marks our first death of the video. And sadly, it's like you replay from the very first three, like, how to say, what's the word for it in English? Checkpoint. Yes, you reset from the checkpoint. And this green stuff, where you hear about the story, are the checkpoints. So you gotta interact with them once in a while when you see them, so you don't replay all the way from the beginning. I have to play from the beginning, but you don't. So we'll just skip to the parts and continue from where we stopped. I died 2 more times from where I left off, but eventually we made it down here, and as you can see, that's another checkpoint that we're gonna have to interact with so we don't replay all the way from the beginning. And this continues the story. So basically the story is about this girl who's looking for another girl. I don't know who she is for her, and she goes inside this cave to look for her. I don't know what the other girl is doing inside this cave and why did she come down here, but she was told that she'll find her here basically, if I remember correctly. And that's what she's doing now, and every time you interact she's like, oh, I can still see the shade of her, I can still see like her how to say, shadows and blah blah blah, and you know that she's dear to this person. And yes, we interact with the checkpoints and we're gonna keep going. Sadly, this is pretty much the story for now, but when we get to the last checkpoint, that's when we will know like what really this is about. And it's much different from what you think at the beginning of the game. You think it's a horror monster type of game, but in the end it turns into something else. And after about, you guessed it, 20 minutes of climbing, I finally was able to make it all the way down. The reason I'm not showing you that, at the moment is because I want to talk about the game a little bit. The game is cool, it's awesome, I love the mechanics, but the centipede is not really as good. There is a nightmare mode, which you'll open after you finish the game, but before that you will not have as scary experience because the centipede will not catch you, and eventually, at least what I did, when you see it gonna get close to you, you're gonna have your human instincts kick in and you'll prefer to die than it eating you. And that's what I did most of the times. It never catched me, not even a single time. And yes, that's about it. Now I will show you the end. I know it's a short video, but it summarizes the game. It's a short game anyway, but it's also very cool. And ladies and gentlemen, I would like to ask you a question. Whoever guesses it gets $1 million. What do you think we did next? You have 3 seconds. 1, 2, 3. If you said more climbing down, I would like to tell you you are absolutely correct. Congratulations. If you said anything else, then sorry. Well, this is the end of the game. The game is very nice. It's really awesome. I highly recommend it, especially if it's still free. And if you can get it free, that would be very cool. You can see it on itch.io. This is the end. You're gonna reach this point where there is no way for you to live. You're gonna fall down and you're gonna get this. Eventually, you'll have to move slowly and slowly towards the beacon to seek the final message from your beloved one, to see where she is. What did she do? Why is she even here? And to see if your adventure had a point, if your life had a meaning, if it's really that worth it. You've been chased with a monster all the way down, and you had your life on the line all the time, and now you're gonna find out your reason. You breathe into the ancient ashes. It cuts your throat and lungs. You fight the urge to cough. And this is the part where I said these mummified creatures will have a very big meaning in the end. They warned you this place was filled with illusions, tricks of the mind. They claimed all who come here meets the face of regret. That there was no greater folly than to lose your life. The shape of her magnificence behind your eyes. And there she is. The journey, the life, and everything you've been looking for. As you are one of many, and all thoughts of regret or fully are silenced. And you are one of them now. You among all the statues, as a message and as a letter, maybe even as a warning for the next adventurers to come.